Okay, I am going to try doing this again. One of my problems is I've been like, holy shit, dealing with depression for the last couple of years, hey? Actually, I've been dealing with depression all my fucking life. It's survivable, but it really sucks. So anyways, when I'm really down, and there's nothing that no one can really do anyways, it's best for me not to propagate it, you know, like make everybody else share in the misery. So that's kind of what I've been doing. Oh man, I got some, you know, shit. Things I've been dealing with since a kid, hey, with parents and family and stuff like that. You know, things that you can't run away from, hey. You can try, but you can't. Wherever you go, there you are. So, oh man, I've tried running away. Fuckers keep falling. Anyways, I don't really know how to deal with it, you know, like, you know, you get abused all your life, and then that person needs help. How inclined are you to help them? Not very. I guess the Germans have a word for it. What is it? Schadenfreude? Schadenfreude? Something along that line, say. You know, where you take, there's a little bit of pleasure taken in another's discomfort, especially when they deserve it, hey? Schadenfreude? I'm not too sure. Anyways, I'll get corrected. Read in the comments, somebody will tell me. Anyways, so I'm trying not to feel that way. I'm trying not to make it worse, eh? Which is my big thing, is really I don't want to make it worse. You know, there's a lot of, oh man, you know, I told you so type thingies that I could do, but, you know, it really doesn't help, hey? And that really helps. It's just freaking sad sort of state of affairs. Which is why I kind of haven't been doing videos. It's because all of them turn out like this, where I spend freaking half the time just downloading my fucking grief. So no sense doing that all the time. Which is what I got lots of footage of that if you ever really do want to watch it. Maybe I'll do a self-help segment. But in the meantime, holy jumping geez, lots of shit going on. Taking on editor for the local community newspaper flyer thingy that we put out. You know, it's 8-10 page publication type thingy like that. Which should be interesting for a recluse like me. I'm going to have to, oh my gosh, start answering the phone. Be Johnny Swift on the emails a little bit more. Update the website. Which, you know, so I'm going to have to revamp all that stuff. And figure out an easier way of getting these videos up. Now, it's kind of cool that I can put up long videos. I didn't know I could put up long videos, but now that I can put up long videos, I may subject you guys to long videos. Lots of me just freaking yakety yak. No, you don't want to see that. You do want to see what I'm doing, but I mean, oh man, this place is kind of a mess, as you can see. Big pile of stuff. This came as packing in something I bought, hey. It's medical shit, hey, but it's, man, it's really kind of cool, actually. So I took off the plasticky piece. I'm going to use that for something. I haven't quite figured out what yet. If nothing else, just, you know, spillage containment. And I make a lot of these boxes for, you know, carrying shit from the garage out to here, you know, tools and stuff, or, you know, putting my jars and cans of screws and stuff in there. But they're kind of nice for work stuff, eh? Because then I can, on a desk like this, I can turn it over and have a nice clean work surface, which is usually what I do with it. New Tootsie toy I found the other day. That's kind of cool. What have I been working on? Oh yeah, these guys. I want to do a fort for Kamloops. This is a wagon train and cowboys. So I was going to do it in the bigger scale, you know, like that size scale, hey, 132. But the fort would be 5 feet by 3 foot 6 or something like that, which is like huge, hey. So I started making, you know, some teepees for it at that scale, hey, for the, you know, the 132, you know, 2.5 inch type ones, hey. This was kind of the size I was going by, hey. Yeah, toilet paper. But man, that's gonna be way too freaking big, way too big, way too big. So I'm gonna make it out of the scale, which is what, 172, supposed to be 172, 176, something like that. I mean, they all lie. They're not really even close. So where the heck did I put those? No. I've been making little wagons, hey. Here's the wagon wheels I've been making for them. Spinners. Yeah, man, it's hard making little wagon wheels. God dang it. I made little jigs. So this is a little jig that I made for it, hey. There's one. Yeah, it's 2. So you've got a toothpick in there for your center hub. I made a little one too. Where the hell is it? Anyways, I might be working on it. I was using those. See, they got different size holes on them. And some of the other ones have big, well, they have this size. Which coincidentally is perfect for 172. They fit on there just like, man, like they made them on there. So, but it's not that easy to make little friggin', yeah, the brass ring is the hardest part, man. Cutting the stupid brass ring off there, hey. You can use those saws. There is pipe cutters that work, but well, you can try. So far I found the little saw thing the best method for getting the, you know, the ring right, hey. But it's man, hard to go straight, hey. And you can see that top wheel, hey. But these work not bad. They're fiber washers. So if you go down to the hardware store, they've got probably an assortment box of fiber washers. But I like the kind of brass, so that's why I was doing it out of brass. And what the heck did I do with those things? They were in that box. Let's go look. Here they are. I was working on them in the washroom. So these are the little wagons that I was making in the 172 scale. This is toilet paper again, eh? Or cheap Kleenex. That Kleenex. In fact, it was that Kleenex, in fact. You know, and you just put it on with some watered down white glue, eh? Actually, with this I added, what did I add? Probably some of this stuff. What the heck is this color? Tan? No, antique white. Tan. I think I added about 3 drops of tan into the slurry. Came out pretty good, actually. And then this one I was going to do is a sort of a buckboard type thingy, but it's kind of experimental. So the busted here. So the little swivel in there, can you see in there? I used one of these snaps, which actually worked pretty good, you know. It's nice and small, it works pretty good for, you know, swivel. Then the wheels, I just, you know, whoops, can we focus on there? You can see it's just a toothpick with a little hole drilled in it and a bamboo dowel. So if you're making little, you know, pins like that, use bamboo because it's really tough. And you don't whittle one out of wood. I mean, but I just use those, you know, skewers, hey, and just keep peeling them thinner and thinner until I've got a piece off. Bamboo is pretty neat that way, you know. Yeah, I like it for that. It doesn't take a stain worth shit, and it doesn't really glue that good. But for little pins and stuff like that, if you're just having it fit together and that, yeah, bamboo, way tougher. Or for reinforcing, like your terrain, if you got a piece of foam that's thin and out like that, drill a little hole through it and take a piece of bamboo skewer and, you know, coat it in white glue and stick it down through the hole, and then it's like rebar, Works pretty good. So, yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. So I'm going to do a cowboy fort scene of the Overlanders coming across Canada to Kamloops back in the day, 1800s. Fort Thompson, Fort Kamloops. They renamed it back and forth. So we had about 3 forts, and then the rest kind of looked like white house type shit, you know. But anyways, I want to build the second fort, which that's what it looks like. A typical fort, but it was 150 feet by 100 feet, so yeah, that's a, yeah, first fort and second fort. And then the third fort was down here somewhere, and then the fourth and fifth and stuff like that. But 15-foot hand-hewn timbers. That's a hell of a lot of work. 800 of them. That's what I worked it out to at whatever scale I was doing. It takes about 800 of them to do 150 feet by 100 feet all the way around. That's a freaking lot of sticks. No wonder the Indians thought we were crazy, but hey, at the same time you come up to a wall like that, it's like, whoa. So these little toothpicks here that I found, I have to go find more because I need a whole whack of them, 800, and I only have 200 in this container. But they're square, and it just works out at this scale that they're 15 feet high. So I don't really have to do anything to these because they're kind of rough squared, and they'll look perfect just the way they are. Geez, I don't have to do anything to these. You know, maybe make a little point at the top of some of them to make them look like they've been cut off by a little axe, or sawn. There's no pictures of the fort really, so I'll show you in bigger scale. These were the ones I was making when I was doing the 132 scale size. I was kind of making them this size, and I was hewing them like that, It'll look like that. I was sticking them in 3-inch chunks together. So I'm still trying to figure out whether or not, well, at 5 foot by 3 foot, it's got to be somewhat modular, especially in my little house. But that's a goddamn big, and that's a lot of sticks. So if I can take little toothpicks straight out of the box and use them in a smaller scale, I'm going to go for it. So that's what I'm working on right now. And what else am I doing? Getting ready to become editor for this newspaper thingy. That's another thing. Trying to finish the bathroom, which, oh man. Oh, I'm glad my wife is such a sweet lady, but she's not going to be for much longer if I don't freaking finish the renovations in the bathroom. And what else do I gotta friggin' do? Oh man, spring's coming. Hey, gotta get the seeds in. You know, gotta get peas in right now. Man, holy smoke, peas have to go in soon. But first day of spring today here. But it's cold, snow, shit. What else? Oh yeah, we're doing our big absolute amazing race thingy fundraiser for our Westside community group. Here, I'll show you what we look like. This is the executive. That's the whole schmear of us. That's me and my wife Arlene. Anyways, we're the community volunteers. Should be more of us out here, for frig's sakes. Cause yeah, we got a bunch of stuff we want to do. We want to get the, well, me and the old guy there, we want to get a skateboard park out here, or a BMX bike thing, or something to play with RC remotes. You know, like a playground for teens. And then everybody else, they kind of want a water park for the little guys, which is, I mean, which is cool too. Both demographic groups are growing, hey, but man, there's been nothing out here for youth for a long time. But it's hard to get volunteers. You know, everybody's broke right now, eh? How the hell we get talking? Oh, yeah, I saw that picture. Never mind. So, oh yeah, that's going to be taking up some time. That's going to be taking up some time. But I do want to work on that 132 scale type stuff, because I have some old, you know, various scale marks and MPCs and some, you know, some other guys. Can't remember who did these ones. I think these are MP marks. Kind of weird wax plastic. I do know. I want my alien cowboy playset. I'm working on that. That'll be fun, actually. Alien cowboy playset. Yeah, aliens are coming and they're cowboys. Yahoo! Well, who else? I mean, if you're going off to a new land, new frontier, send the wild ass dudes. It wouldn't be a bunch of tame individuals. They'd definitely be a little bit hardcore to go settle the new frontier. So, alien cowboy playset. Either way, I'm going to need a whack more cows. Mutilations. Yes, cow mutilations. Yes. That's cool. Bambi. He's always the target in when we're zeroing in the armies. Bambi will suddenly walk across the battlefield. Freaks everybody out. Okay, so anyways, starting to lose it here. I gotta eat supper anyways and finish this. Sending off these emails. Wow, somebody sent me $80 today. The Clay Alley. Ah, man, he's having a little bit of problems with his website. At least I couldn't get onto it. But other than that, it looks like he's got lots of sculpting supplies and a whole bunch of stuff, eh? The Pittsburgh. No, where was he from? Can't remember. No. I'll put a link. Yeah, I'll put a link. Anyways, that was cool. That was really cool. Thank you, man. Thank you again. Thank you again. In fact, I'm going to go have one of the beers that I bought with some of the money. They should be cold by now.